This is my favorite rigid tool that they've released in the last year, and this is the barrel grip rigid jigsaw. There's a couple of things I really love about this thing. First, the barrel grip. This was my first barrel grip jigsaw that I've tried. I love this style. It just turns better. If you're doing a lot of curves and things like that, this is the way to go. I love this profile. This does have a few different settings. On the side, you'll see this switch that goes from 0 all the way to 1, 2, 3. And what that is the oscillation of the blade. If you do it at 0, straight up and down. The further you go towards 3, the more of that oscillating motion you're going to get. It does have a dust collection hose thingy here, but I've seen no real benefit of that because the dust collection is just meh. But it's a jigsaw, kind of like a miter saw. Doesn't really matter, dust is going to go somewhere, right? Now also, the thing I love most about this saw is on the back. This is variable speed, so you can go from 1 all the way to 6, but there's an A setting. That A means automatic, and what that does is it will ramp up the power it needs to make that cut depending on the stress you're putting on the motor or the load you're putting on the motor. So like if I'm cutting MDF, it's not getting as high, it doesn't ramp up the motor as much because it doesn't need as much power. But when I'm cutting through this 2/6, it needs more power. And then if you start doing the curve on the cut, it needs a little more power. So it'll ramp that power up as you need it. That's a great battery saver because if it doesn't need to be all the way on a 6, there's no need to run it at a 6. I like that A setting. It's probably my favorite thing beyond the actual profile of that barrel grip. Another thing is it has toolless blade changes. So just flip that little switch, they pop out, put a new blade in. Now, one thing you may not know about jigsaws, if you invest in quality blades, your cuts will be much, much better. Doesn't even matter if you have a lower end jigsaw. Like these Festool, these are the ones to buy. These are fine cut wood jigsaw blades that fit in this rigid, and these make a very nice clean cut. Is it perfect? No, but if you buy cheap blades, you'll see what I mean when it has that bunch of tear out and it looks like trash, because I used those for years. When you buy better blades, you get better results. Case in point, look at the 2x6 that I cut. I've done nothing to this. I picked it up off the floor. You can see a little fraying here, but that is all. That is the top side cut. On the bottom side, very, very minimal, if any, fraying at all. Really nice clean cut, and that blade is a used blade, not even new. If you know someone or a group of someone somewhere online that would enjoy seeing this tool video, be sure and share that with them. But before you go, hit that subscribe button, or you can check out that next video. I think you're gonna like it as well.